going on, everybody? What's going on, world? What's going on? IG, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on, people? Today, the topic of the day, the video of the day is why or how you think that you can say that a woman is the boss of your life and that your woman runs your life, that your woman has control of every aspect of your life, has control of everything. She's just everywhere, you know. You have a business, she's there. Home, she's there. There's no moment where you are not a free thinker. You are not making decisions. You are not making, as a human being, you are not being 100% yourself, because you know you gotta go by your boss. You gotta do whatever your boss tells you. It's like a job, you know. In your job, you have to feel, you have to talk, you have to think, you have to walk, you have to everything about you in a job. Your boss has a say in. So if you call your woman your boss and she has control of everything in your life, everything you do, you have to ask her if it's okay. You know, if she doesn't like the way your shit smell, you're gonna have to change the way you eat. If she doesn't like the color of your piss, you have to drink more water so you can change it. Like, everything you do is gonna be based on what she says. Now, I got no problem with that. You want to live your life like that, and where you have no say-so in your life, in your person, in you, that's fine with me, you know. But nowadays, in this day and age, the way things are, the way, you know, the way of going about things, the way we treating relationships, the way we treating conjugal relationships or marriages or whatever you want to call it. It is not for a man to be in that position. It is in the best interest of a man not to fall into that position in life. Now, you know, if you're already in it, or if you just fell into it, or you didn't know, or whatever the case might be, that's fine, you know what I'm saying? But I've been single for maybe 2 decades because of the same thing. When I was in my 20s, you know, I saw how things were. I saw how things were going. I saw how the way things were between husband, the way things were, you know, getting to relationship wise. Like, I saw how, you know, men were being held back in life while women in general advance. And then a man that was held back has to either marry a woman that can bring him into her situation, that can bring him into, you know, her house, her own house, her own everything, you know, her world. She'll have to bring she'll have to bring him into her world in which she controls everything, because she already had that manufacturer. She already had that world set up for her, you know. And the man comes in and she runs everything. And then if she leaves that man still, you know, in a hole. Like, because he had just left a situation where, you know, he didn't take nothing from it. Like, that situation left him broke, left him childless, left him everything, and he will have to build again. But then, because he came into this situation over here where it was already built, the world, it was already built, and all he had to do was just kind of like help pay the bills and this and that. And, you know, all of a sudden she want to leave him again. She wants to leave, and now he's stuck again in a situation where, what now, you know? That's why I was very careful on getting in situations with women that have kids, that have the whole world already, you know, built. Because that's what happens, you know. You come in into a situation where everything is already built, and then you have to adjust to whatever that woman wants, because she already had everything built. You know what I'm saying? And you just there for, you know, monetary reasons. That's why I've been single. Because if a woman doesn't want to build with me or come into, you know, what's already built, where you know, then I you know, there's nothing for me to look for in that situation, in that relationship, because, you know, I've seen it all again and again, where a dude, you know, he leaves baby mama, he leaves whatever, girlfriend, you know, wife, and, you know, he left her everything or half of it, and then he had to build. But then the new girlfriend already have her house, her everything, and she's not about to leave that to build something else. And when she leaves him, he just be stuck in the air again, because he didn't want to build himself before he went into the next relationship. And that's kind of where we are right now as society, or as men, because, you know, women say that, you know, they're oppressed and they're this and they're that, but the truth is out there. The truth is out there. That, you know, if men want to think that women are oppressed, that's their business. But I'm not getting into no situation where, you know, a woman controls everything about my life. Everything. I'm talking everything. Because I didn't let my parents control my life when I was a kid. And I didn't want to be no bad seed. I didn't want to be, you know, the black sheep. I didn't want to be none of that. But at the end of the day, we humans are, you know, we all have our own entity. We all have our own, you know, way of living, the way we want to live, the way we want to do things. You know what I'm saying? And for me to, as a kid, experience not having to answer to, you know, people that when they let you down, your whole world's upside down. I've learned that you can't do that. You cannot do that, because especially when it comes to a relationship with a woman. Why? Because a woman is you know, she's a woman. She's right now. She could be feeling a certain way, and the next hour, the next 2 hours, she could be feeling different towards the situation. I just can't put my whole life in somebody else's hand. I just can't do it. I have trust issues, and I gotta say, and that comes from, you know, what I've seen with my mother, with my, you know, with my baby's moms, and just period, everything I've seen with other people. You don't have to go through stuff yourself to know. Like, you can learn from others. You know what I'm saying? If you want to. But me, myself, you know, there's times right now, me calling a woman my boss, in the sense of, if I'm in a relationship with her, and me, no, I just can't do it. I just can't do it, because I just seen too much from, you know, from giving anybody, not just a woman, but just giving anybody 100% of you, 100% of your life, like, especially if they have control of your life. Like, they're gonna mismanage, because you got to understand something. For a person, it's hard to manage their life. Imagine if, you know, I give another, if I give another person my life, so it becomes two lives that they got to deal with. It becomes even harder, you know. So I'd rather you take care of your life, because I know it's hard. Everybody's life is hard right now. Like, everybody, to manage their own life, it's kind of hard right now. And, you know, to just have your stuff together, let alone have, you know, another trying to run 100% other people's lives. You know, I believe that, you know, it's enough. It's enough for you to try to take care of one person, which is yourself. It's enough. It's enough. I mean, I find it kind of difficult to manage my life, because it's just so much going on right now, so much I want to do, you know. And then I'll put it this way, right? I see, you know, the things that I'm going through, the things I want to do, and all this and all that. And it's kind of, you know, it's taking everything from me, you know. So if I was to want to manage other people's life 100% the way I want to get mines in, it's gonna be triple hard. So I stay to me. I don't want to deal with nobody else in no kind of situation. Why? Because I know it's hard. Times are hard right now. So, man, it's just to me, you know, a man giving 100% to a woman, you know, it's just not, I don't see that as a good thing, you know. I just don't, especially, you know, watching all the stuff that's going on right now with things that women are doing right now. They have no sense of you know, the things, you know, the responsibility that it comes with power, comes with you having to manage other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I've seen it, man. I've seen it. You know, dudes call their wife their boss, and she's, you know, she is 100% in their life. She runs everything, even their business. Even though she doesn't know about business, he doesn't know about business, and you know, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too much. And then she end up cheating on him because she just, you know, she has control of everything. Basically, she is the man of the relationship. You know, if you are in a relationship with a woman, if you are a man and you in a relationship with a woman, you know, and she runs the relationship 100%, then she is the man of the relationship. not you. You see what I'm saying? And you know, I know whoever sees this video, they go, oh no, but we're 50-50, yeah, this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna get into it, but nah, ain't no 50-50. Because I personally myself don't get 50-50 for nothing. So, you know, if me as the head of the household can give you 50% because it's just not in me, it's either 110 or nothing, and you can't match that, ain't gonna be no 110% because that's not enough for me. I don't do 50% of nothing. Imagine you going to the bathroom and only doing 50%. Imagine you just, you know, eating 100%, 50% of, you know, what you really need in your body. It's like everything is half. You got to cut everything in half. And that's just nothing halfway works. So, you know, that's just my take on, you know, men out here saying that women are their bosses. You know, I mean, if you at work, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? But, like, as far as the relationship, and not only calling her the boss, but she runs everything. That's just you. That's just a man setting himself up for failure. And there's no way around that. I mean, this is my thought. Men should not be calling their woman their boss. Sorry.